Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Everyday Work Talk. I am Sarah.
And I'm Ryan. We are happy you are here.
This podcast is for people who want to improve their English for work or business and feel more confident in everyday conversations.
Yes, here we practice real English for real work situations. And we keep the language clear and easy to understand. No long grammar lessons, just natural conversations you can use in any job.
How are you doing today, Ryan? You look very focused. Did you have a lot of coffee this morning, or is this just natural energy?
To be honest, Sarah, I am trying a new morning routine to stay more productive. It is much harder than I thought it would be. I woke up at 5 in the morning to meditate and exercise before the sun came up.
5 in the morning? Oh, wow. I am usually still dreaming about coffee at that time. I tried that once, and I just ended up eating cereal in the dark and feeling very confused. How did the meditation go for you?
Not very well. I sat down on the floor and my cat immediately jumped on my head. Then I just fell asleep again for 20 minutes while sitting on the rug. It was a total disaster.
That is so funny. At least you tried. I think many people feel the same way about their morning habits. We start the week with big plans, but then reality happens and we just want to sleep.
That is exactly why I wanted to talk about today's topic. We are looking at motivation hacks for productive work. It is about how to actually get things done when you feel tired.
This is such a great topic. Everyone wants to do more work in less time. We want to be successful at our jobs, but we also want to go home and relax with our families.
Right. It is not about working more hours. It is about working smarter. I have been reading about some simple tricks that can really change your day and your mood at the office.
I am excited to hear them. My current hack is just hiding my phone in a kitchen drawer so I do not look at social media every 5 minutes when I am trying to focus.
That is a very good start. Small changes in your environment can lead to big results in your career and your mental health too.
Before we jump into our discussion, we have a quick note for our listeners. Listen carefully to the dialogue. We put 4 advanced phrases in the conversation. These are B2 level phrases.
They might be new for you, but they are very common in American offices. Try to hear how we use them naturally in our talk.
We will explain what they mean and how to use them later in the show. Are you ready, Ryan?
I am ready. Let's talk about how to stay motivated when the work starts to pile up on your desk.
Well, Ryan, when I have a massive project, I often feel completely overwhelmed. I look at the big goal and I honestly do not know where to start. It feels like a mountain.
I get that. Sometimes I just sit there looking at my screen for an hour. My brain feels like it is frozen and I just keep checking the news or my email instead of working.
Exactly. Last week, I was so behind on my reports that I realized I really need to get my act together if I want to finish everything before the Friday deadline.
So what was your first step? Do you make a big list? Or do you just start with the smallest thing you can find?
I make a list, but then I use the 10-minute rule. I tell myself that I only have to work for 10 minutes. Usually after 10 minutes, I am in the flow and I just keep going.
Oh, I heard about that. It makes the task feel smaller. I also think communication is a big part of productivity. I hate long meetings that do not have a clear point.
Me too. They are such a waste of energy. When I am in a meeting with the creative team, I always try to cut to the chase so we can stop chatting and start working on the actual design.
This is very important to keep going. If the meeting is too long, everyone gets tired and loses their motivation to work afterwards. We need to be fast and efficient.
I agree. But motivation also comes from the culture of the office. I love it when my colleagues take the initiative and suggest new ideas without being asked by the boss.
It makes a huge difference. It is very motivating when you feel like everyone is part of a team and everyone is trying to make things better every day.
But what about those days when you have way too much work? Like when you have 50 emails and 4 meetings in one afternoon and the phone never stops ringing.
Those days are the most difficult. Last Tuesday was exactly like that for me. I was working so fast just trying to keep my head above water because new tasks kept coming every minute.
When that happens to me, I use the Pomodoro technique. I work for 25 minutes and then I take a 5-minute break to walk around or drink some water.
Does that actually work for you? I always worry that taking a break will make me lose my focus and I will never get my brain back into the work mode.
It actually helps your brain rest. You come back to your desk feeling a little more fresh. It stops you from getting too tired early in the day. It is like a short recharge for your mind.
I should try that tomorrow. I also find that listening to music without words helps me focus. If there are lyrics, I start singing instead of typing my reports.
Haha, I am the same. I listen to classical music or nature sounds. It makes me feel calm while I am doing something stressful, like checking the budget.
Motivation is really a habit. You have to practice it every day and find what works for your specific personality. Some people like noise, and some people like quiet.
You are right. It is not a magic feeling that just happens. You have to create the right conditions for yourself to be productive and happy at work.
Wow, that was a really good conversation.
Yes, it really was, Ryan. I think we shared some very practical tips today for everyone listening.
I hope so too. But now let's look at those 4 special phrases we used. They are very useful for a professional environment.
Yes, the first one I mentioned was get my act together. I said I need to get my act together to finish my work by the end of the week.
This is a very popular phrase in American English. To get your act together means to organize yourself or your work so that you can be effective and successful.
Right. We often use it when someone is being a bit disorganized or maybe a little lazy. It is a way to say you need to be more professional and focused.
You might hear a boss say it if an employee is always making small mistakes. For example, you need to get your act together and check your reports more carefully before you send them.
It is about taking control of your life. Our second phrase was cut to the chase. You used that one when talking about our long meetings.
Yes, to cut to the chase means to stop talking about unimportant things and start talking about the most important part of the subject immediately.
It is perfect for business because everyone is busy and time is valuable. We use it when we want to reach the main point or the final decision without a lot of small talk.
Here is another example. We do not have much time today, so let's cut to the chase. How much will this new project cost us in total?
That is a perfect example. Then we had our third phrase, which was take the initiative. You used this to describe your helpful colleagues.
This is a very positive phrase. It means to take action or make a decision without waiting for someone to tell you what to do.
Companies really love employees who do this. If you see a problem and you fix it yourself without being told, you are taking the initiative.
A new example would be, Mark took the initiative and started the research before the manager even asked for the team to do it.
It shows that you are a leader. And finally, our fourth phrase was keep my head above water. You used this for your very busy Tuesday.
This phrase means to just manage to survive a difficult situation, or to deal with a lot of work without failing or quitting.
It is a very visual phrase. It feels like you are swimming in a stormy ocean and you are just trying to stay at the top so you can keep breathing.
In a work context, you can say, "Since the new manager started, I have been struggling to keep my head above water with all these new rules and tasks."
It is a great way to describe being extremely busy but still managing. Let's do a quick summary of all 4 phrases for everyone.
First, we have "get my act together," which means to get organized and start working properly.
Second is cut to the chase, which means to get to the main point without wasting any more time on details.
Third is take the initiative, which means to act and make your own decisions to help the company grow.
And fourth is keep my head above water, which means to manage to deal with a very large amount of work or pressure.
Those are all fantastic for your professional vocabulary. If you use them, you will sound much more natural and professional.
They are very common in offices in New York or Los Angeles. You will hear them in almost every business meeting or phone call.
So try to practice them this week. Maybe pick just one phrase and try to use it in an email or a conversation with a colleague.
That is a great challenge. I think cut to the chase is a good one to start with because it is so useful for everyday life too.
I agree. It is a very powerful phrase when you want to be efficient with your time.
We are coming to the end of today's episode. I feel like I am ready to go and finish all my tasks now with these new hacks.
Me too. I am going to go and organize my desk right now. I think I have some old papers from 3 months ago and a few empty pens that I need to throw away.
Yes, please do that, Ryan. A clean desk is a clean mind. You will feel much better and more focused.
Before we go, we have 2 questions for our listeners on YouTube. We really want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below.
Question 1. Do you have a favorite motivation hack that we did not mention today? Maybe a specific app on your phone or a special morning habit?
And question 2. Do you find it easy or difficult to take the initiative at your current job? Why is that? Is your boss supportive of new ideas?
Please write your answers below. We love reading about your work lives and how you use your English in different countries around the world.
If you enjoyed this conversation, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us make more of these lessons for you.
Yes, and if you click the bell icon, you will never miss a new lesson from us. We post new content all the time to help you grow.
We have a very interesting new topic coming up tomorrow. It is something very useful for anyone who wants to improve their office communication and relationships.
It is going to be a fun episode, and you will definitely learn some more great phrases. I am already looking forward to recording it.
I am too. It is a topic that many of you have asked for in the emails. So stay tuned and don't miss the next one.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. Good luck with your work and keep practicing your English every single day.
Have a productive day, everyone. We will see you in the next episode of Everyday Work Talk.
See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.